All right, guys, let's take a look at the film. We've got Jarrett Stidham under center. He's going to move this receiver to the inside, and then he's going to motion over this tight end. It looks like an obvious run to the left. Everyone's all over here, and then nope, play action out to the right, bootleg, and then hit Evan Ingram for a 58-yard gain. Something that didn't get talked about nearly enough is Pat Bryant. He's all the way down here, number 13, blocking. Trey Franklin also does a good job there, too. This picks up an extra 20 yards. Look at this. Look how many yards Ingram gets because of Bryant right here. I mean, he's currently at like the 30 yard line, and then he's going to end up all the way at about like the 35. I mean, that's just insane. What an effort by Pat Bryant. Not only did he go 4 for 70, guys, he has a huge block. And that's why the Broncos drafted him, was they saw that on the tape. Like, they're not stupid. The Broncos are one of the smartest organizations. I know they haven't had a lot of success, but I mean, the management, like the regime they have right now, they know what they're doing. And wow, I mean, this is just so cool. I mean, look at this. The entire defense. Boom, 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 boom. Literally everyone, even this safety's like coming up. Even though he looks like he's in position, he's not. He's not even close. Watch this. Oh, he didn't commit. He was going up. Yeah, he was not playing Ingram. He noticed him about halfway. So yeah, this safety, he's actually going up to make a tackle, and then he realizes, oh crap, Evan Ingram, like I gotta go get him. That's my responsibility. And to that point, it is too late. Okay, cool. That's why I like tape and just to slow it down. See, he's already half a step back now. He's not catching Ingram, and then Trey Franklin didn't really block him, but Franklin, if he had hit him, that would have been a penalty. So he ends up just kind of getting in his way. Good job. He misses the diving tackle. And then to this point, it's just a foot race. Bryant's blocking him. So if this defender right here doesn't make contact, let me circle him. If this defender right here doesn't make contact, it's a touchdown. But as we know, he does end up being able to just enough get him, look, just enough to slow him down, and then this guy's going to get him. It's a massive, massive game. But that's just the beginning for Denver. This was the second play of the drive. As we'll kind of skip ahead. I think you guys kind of get the gist, but so let's go to this play. So this one right here is 1st and 10 at Arizona's 37. So all of a sudden, you're already in Cardinal territory. You're approaching the red zone. Another big play, and they're going to be right there. It's just a play action fake. And here's Pat Bryant, who is on the outside. And all he's going to do is just work his way up and then just come across the middle of the field. And we know Stidham's going to be able to hit him. These guys have very good chemistry. Same thing with RJ Harvey, who's actually like blocking right here. But all three of this big three. I mean, calling them a big three is kind of crazy because Bo Nix we know is the starter, and rightfully so. But I mean, these guys have just been on a different level chemistry-wise in camp. I mean, I've been covering the Broncos every single day, and you read about it, you see it all the time, and it's just a thing of beauty. Is look at Bryant. It's a deeper one, of course. His crosser, he's just wide open. He does have to go to the ball because if you look at Stidham, he's being flushed. So keep an eye on the quarterback right now. You see how he's going to be flushed out of the pocket, so he has to step up. And this is still really good protection, but sometimes that happens. It's football, and then that's why Bryant, who's right here, he can't. Obviously, he's not going to be standing right here across the field because that's a really risky pass. So he just comes to the ball. No one's even there, and he catches it, and he gets up the field, and this ends up going for 29 yards. So following a 58-yard pass, we see a 29-yard pass. So it's so freaking awesome, man. You love to see it. If you're Sean Payton, you got to be smiling right now. And Sean Payton actually wasn't even calling the plays, which is he actually gave the responsibility to the quarterback coach, which is just awesome, man. He got one of the game balls, man. You love to see that. So now 1st and goal at Arizona's 8. So can the Broncos punch this in? Because it doesn't matter if they don't score a touchdown. This drive is not as promising. So what are they going to do? It's very simple. Here's what they're going to do. And by the way, this is my first time doing this, so kind of bear with me. This might I got to get used to doing this. It's the preseason, guys. Bear with me. But yeah, here's RJ Harvey. And yeah, I think I know exactly what I want to do. Let's go ahead and give him the football right here. Give this guy the football. And let him just run it and then boom, cut field, and then get off me, right? So this is what's going to happen. Is just give him a hole. Does he have one? Oh, so the one that I initially pointed at, that's where Harvey was going, but he sees, no, that's kind of clogged. Oh, no, it's not actually, right? He sees this guy would have hit him probably, so he's going to go, okay, I'm just going to fight my way through, man. I'm a bully. And then he actually does find a crease in there, and then this guy has a chance, but That's not going to happen. See, that's just a poor tackle, man. I mean, this is all RJ Harvey just being a stud, but that's not going to get it done. Just kind of throw yourself at him, and he's just going to shrug that off, which he does, and then he falls to the ground. Weight room right there. But it's just crazy how difficult the NFL is. You don't really see this in real time. Is like this. There's not even a hole right there, but then there actually is, and Harvey notices that. Look, last sec, I could be completely wrong. Let me know if I am wrong in the comments, but like you see, it looked like he was going to actually bounce to this side. But then he saw, hey, look, no, I'm not going to do that. And then I'm just going to fight my way through here. This block, this guy, offensive lineman right here, does a hell of a job just holding this. And then this guy's holding him. And then RJ Harvey is just right here. And then he's going to get the touchdown too. I'm horrible at drawing, but yeah, I just love to see it, man. Boom. RJ Harvey with a touchdown. 8 yards. Love to see it. Kick would be good. Here's another look at it. Wow. Just a thing of beauty, man. Love that. Love that. So now we've got a 3rd and 15 at Denver's 41. So not a high probability type of situation. Can somebody make a play? And immediately my eyes are over here on number 13, who of course is Pat Bryant. This is the guy you want to look for. He is the only receiver on the left side. So yeah, I mean, he could just run to the outside and run a streak and run a fade, but no, that's not really Bryant's game. He's actually going to take the inside. And then he knows that, hey, look, it's zone defense. I see the soft spot. He's smart. He's open right here. And then he's like, all right, let me go and help my quarterback again. Smart play all around. See, guys, he's taking the inside. And then nobody's even paying attention to him, so he just goes. And then the concept is to get him open. Looks like there was a flag on the play. Was that a hold? Or it was on definitely against the defense. Jarrett Stidham might be the best backup quarterback in football because look at this pocket presence. I mean, this is collapsing. So what does he do? He's stepping back. Now he's looking, and then his eyes are still down the field, and then this guy's coming home, this guy's coming home. Everyone's actually, like, there's literally, and obviously, a couple of seconds have gone by, but, like, this guy's right here, this guy's right here, and then this guy's right here. So there's 3 linemen that are about to make a play. But what does Stidham do? Stepping up, he goes like this, and then just gives him that good angle to be able to get the ball out. Man, I love this. Look at Stidham, man. Come on here. And then let's get him the ball. Pat Bryant's just open. Good job catching that, securing it, coming down. And then let's move the chains. All right, we got tight end motion over the left side. The D-line's going to adjust to that side, move over there. And they actually do hand it off this time, and that's going to be about a 4-yard gain. All right, here's Stidham, and he's going to end up dropping back. And let's see if no one's open right now. Right? Wrong. Pat Bryant. Like, look right here. Look, this is what we're looking at. It doesn't look like anybody's actually open. This is tight coverage. I mean, this receiver right here definitely has separation, but this is a tough ball to be able to throw like all the way out here. It's not an easy throw. But then Stidham's like, hey, well, you know what's an easier throw is let me actually throw it to Pat Bryant, who's right here. And this is tight coverage, but if you throw him open, which Stidham does, that's a completion. This is a beautiful ball, man. Look at this. Throws him open, a little bit high, but still. I mean, you love to see it. You see him, look at him go through his progressions. Just looking around, and then boom, that's a beautiful ball, man. All right, so here we've got Trey Franklin. We're calling his name for the second time. We did talk about that block that he had. It's kind of interesting because he's going to run to the outside, and then he's going to look like he's running an out route, and he kind of like slows down, and then boom, let's just go. Double move. He's going to end up catching a touchdown. I mean, I love this as well. Look at this. So look, it looks kind of like a lazy route, right? Like go down, out route, and I'm gone. And then look at this ball, man. Beautiful, beautiful ball by Stidham. Throws it to that sideline. All right, yeah, here's just another look at it. Stidham sees that they'll move, and look at this ball. I just like the way his footwork is. It's just so smooth. And then his throwing mechanics, just one motion, step up, absolute laser. I like Jarrett Stidham, man. When he lost the QB competition to Bo Nix, he said he believes he's a starting quarterback in the league, and he might have been right. Took a pay cut to stay with Denver. Go ball right here. It's Pat Bryant. Who else? Who else would it be? He's in the inside right here. Just comes across. It's a basic route, but still, it's effective, man. It's what he's been doing all game. The Broncos want. Go ball right here as well. of course, just to hit him on the move. And let's get another first down. Love that, man. Good job by Stidham knowing where to go with the ball. You see the coach is fired up on the sideline. This is probably my favorite throw by Stidham of the day. Troy Franklin is inside, and he's just going to come down, and he's just going to run an out route. That's all he's going to do. But look at all of the defensive players on this side of the field. He's outnumbered. There's only 2 Bronco players out here. So he's going to have to be able to find the soft spot, and then Stidham's going to have to put a ball right on the money. There's going to be 3 defenders at least in the vicinity. Let's see if he can do it. Here comes Franklin, ready, and then runs the out. Boom, gets in between the 3 men. Let's go. Man, this fired me up, man. As a Denver Broncos fan. Love this by Stidham. He's impressed me, man. He legit does look like a starting quarterback. I mean, I don't think anybody can tell me with a straight face that Daniel Jones is better than Jarrett Stidham. Like, if Stidham was on the Colts, he's probably starting right now. But he took less money to come back with the Broncos because he loves Bo Nix. He loves QB coach Sean Payton. Broncos fans,